Could the Lord of the Rings TV series, The Rings of Power, really be about to get cancelled or maybe have their rights sold by Amazon MGM? It's possible. Welcome to the Tachyon Pulse podcast.
Our Tachyon pulse has been unable to completely penetrate the anomaly.
There has been a lot of controversy around the Rings of Power. Please check the comments. There will be people very angry about it. A lot of people that love The Lord of the Rings, love Tolkien's books, and really don't like what Amazon MGM have done with it. There's been a lot of woke shouted at it, which I would... but a lot of people have actually made very serious, genuine arguments that this isn't very Tolkien. That there's a lot of problems with the story, mostly caused by that the rights that they've got are a bit complicated. But that there are problems with the story that don't make sense for the larger Tolkien novels, etc. Remembering that Tolkien wrote everything down. He wrote the histories. He wrote everything down. There is vast history around the Lord of the Rings. So, and there are people that study it religiously. And they will argue that Amazon haven't done a great job in lots of ways. The first season, initially at least, was the most successful thing Amazon had ever done. It got the most hours of anything they'd ever done. The second season, even though I'm told it was much better, I couldn't be asked to watch it. I was told it was much better. Didn't really get the same attention. The third season is in early production. I think it's gone into production now, but it's definitely in pre-production, if not. And will be out sometime towards the end of next year. That's great. But why am I saying that it could be cancelled beyond that or something else? Well, again, the viewing figures after season 2 have not been great, and this show is horrendously expensive to make. There are new bosses over at Amazon. Mike Hopkins has now taken over. Jen Salke has been fired, and he is being more practical in his decision making. The Wheel of Time is something that was, very aggressively protected by Jen Salke. It's now gone. It's been cancelled. And I'm hearing there are lots of projects that were being pushed for by Salke that are not going to be happening. She did have a bit of an agenda. She really wanted to promote female writers, female producers, female directors, which is great. But sometimes to the detriment the actual story. And Mike Hopkins doesn't like that. He wants to make money because, we like money, and I don't blame him. I quite like money myself. Actually, to be fair, really, all a production company is supposed to do is make good TV shows. If they make good TV shows and good movies that people like, the end result is money. So make good TV shows equals cha-ching. The problem is Rings of Power at the moment isn't making cha-ching. It's making and that's a problem. They need to make stuff people actually watch. Now, The Rings of Power does get viewing figures. It does get hours. It's not what they were hoping. They were hoping for a phenomenon. They were hoping for like the Lord of the Rings movies. Something that everybody would watch. That's not happened. It hasn't drawn the subscribers in that they were hoping. It just hasn't. So I have heard a few rumours that they want to get the 5 seasons done that they always planned. And I think they've even publicly come out and said that. I think I'm right to say that. Get into the comments to tell me. I think they did. I think I read it a couple of weeks ago. Possibly in Hollywood. But that they are wanting to do it. But apparently there are maybe suggestions that what they could do is sell some of the rights. And actually try to get some of that money back. And that could be a way to try and generate some income and maybe even generate some excitement and bring other people in to try and finish the season on a high. That seems to be something that's being discussed. But could Rings of Power be cancelled? It is possible. They may just decide to cut their losses. I'm being told by people that not particularly close to this, but that work in the industry, so do know about these things, is that there will be a certain point where they just go, we have spent this much money, we need to spend this much money, let's just not. Let's just cut our losses, we've lost enough. And they will have people, bean counters basically, that will just be looking at that. And there will be a line. They would already have agreed. If season 3 continues to decline, season 1 here, season 2 apparently viewing figures got around here. If season 3 continues to decline, the show might hit that red line. And in that case, they will just cut their losses. Jennifer Salke probably wouldn't have done. Mike Hopkins would, is basically what I'm being told. So, we are going to have to wait and see, obviously. It is going to very much matter on how season 3 is received and how many people watch it, obviously. But to say that Rings of Power will definitely get the 5 seasons is just not true. There is a risk here. And a lot of people might be very happy about that. And a lot of people won't. But let's see what happens. I'd love you guys, though, to get into the comments. Are you looking forward to season 3? Did you watch season 2? I couldn't be bothered. I tried. I really tried. I put it on about 3 times and then just turned it off and watched something else instead. I should try again. But I probably won't. Did you? Get into the comments and tell me. And if you did watch it, was it better than season 1? I'm told by Stormy it was. So, what do you think? Should I go and watch it? If you've watched it. Is it worth it? Please get into the comments. I tell you what, if enough people say to watch it, I will. As always, get into the comments and tell me exactly what you think. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss any of our new videos. It really helps us out. Also, you can become a member of the channel and get to see a lot of our videos 24 hours before everybody else. I can't say fairer than that. As always, please stay safe, and I'll see you next time.
Our tachyon pulse has been unable to completely penetrate the anomaly.